Hi, it's Miss T. I'm here to teach you about another tool in TuxPaint, my favorite tool, Magic. You click here, it starts with M, and the main thing to remember with the Magic tools is some of them are for drawing and some of them are not for drawing but for making special effects. For example, if you click on bricks, let's say you want to draw red bricks, if you click and drag your mouse, and you can go back over what you've drawn, it won't repeat, and you can draw a very nice brick wall. But however, if you choose chalk, you cannot draw with the chalk tool. You can see down here it doesn't draw, but if you go over by clicking and dragging your mouse, if you go over something that you've drawn, you can make it look as though you've done it with chalk. So there are things that you can draw with and things that cause effects. A great way to play with it is to go back to the stamp tool and maybe pick a stamp, say the car, and if you go back to Magic, you could experiment with color in white. So let's say, for example, I want a yellow beetle. All I have to do is color over it, and now it's a yellow beetle. Everything that was red is now yellow, and everything, the white parts were the silver, and that's just turned white. There's darken, distortion, edge. There's all kinds of really, really interesting tools that you can play with. Another thing that you can do is you could stamp, let's say, the dancing princess. She's in a blue dress. Maybe you don't like blue. Go to Magic, and you can go to the fill paint bucket, and let's make her dress purple. Click your mouse inside any closed shape and it will automatically fill it with the color of your choice. So all I have to do is just click inside each closed shape, and once I'm done, she's wearing a purple dress instead of a blue dress. I can even color in the shadowed parts. If I want them all to be purple, I can. I could have colored her ruffles a different color. It's entirely up to you. Now this one didn't color in all the way because these weren't closed shapes, so it's going to take a little more effort to color them in. Now, there's grass, there's glass tile. The fold tool lets you fold your page, and if you click a color before you start folding, it will fill in the background, what's under the page, with the color that you chose, and you can do that multiple times. So really all you need to do is use the pink button to scroll down or back up again if the case may be, and experiment with different choices. This is the smudge tool, which lets you blend colors and basically turn whatever you were doing into something that nobody will ever recognize because you've completely blurred it out. So there's all kinds of really cool things that you can do, and basically you just need to experiment and see what you can find. There's foam. Mirror image lets you stamp things that are maybe facing each other that weren't. Ripples mimic water. The shift tool lets you create some really interesting effects by moving your picture around. So the best thing I can tell you to do with Magic is just experiment and have fun.